Hi guys, welcome to SipeCut tutorial. SipeCut laser cutting software is an in-depth design for fiber laser cutting industry. It simplifies complex CNC machine operation and integrates CAD, nest, and CAM modules in one, from drawing, nesting to workpiece cutting. All can be finished by a few clicks. Now let's get started. Entering the software interface, we've got Machine Control Panel on the right, Drawing Technique modules at the top and on the left. At the top left is Quick Access Bar, which is used to create, open, and save files. Also undo and redo the instruction. You can find these functions in the file below here as well. The menu bar here includes File menu and other 5 tool menus. They are Home, Draw, Nest, CNC, and View. On the left side is Join toolbar, which we can use to draw simple graphics and commonly used parts. We can draw lines, polylines, circles, rectangles, and we also have standard parts. And we can insert text here. If it's too small, we can make it bigger. And down below, we have trim, extend, and if we have 2 circles like this, we select them and click the center align. They will be center aligned. When we explode a graphic, it will be turned into several lines. And we also have the fillet. Select the graphic and click the fillet. We will get round corners. And while the first 5 functions of this toolbar are selection, node editing, sequence editing, dragging, and zooming. Node editing is used for fine-tuning graphics. Select a graphic and click the icon. For example, let's firstly draw some irregular graphic. Select the graphic, click the icon. We can see the nodes of the graphic. Drag the node to adjust the graphic. And we can edit cutting sequence manually. If unsatisfied with the default ones, it would be changed following the sequence we click. As for the last 2, drag to translate the view or zoom in it as we want. In this View module, click Select to get the drop-down menu. We use Batch Modify to modify the graphics of the same size and layer. First, select a graphic. Then we click the icon, and we can give instructions in this interface. For example, we set a lead. Click OK, and we will get 4 leads for each one of the 4 graphics. There we also have Disable Fast Drag Copy. This is for avoiding misoperation on an input file. Now we cannot drag the graphic. Also, we can choose graphics by layers or by types. And we've got 2 ways of frame. Press and hold from left to right. Will appear a blue box. Under this condition, only if a whole part was framed in the box will it be selected. And if hold from right to left, there will be a green box. As long as part of the graphic was framed in the box, the whole will be selected. And in the drop-down menu of Display, we have Display Open Figure in red. Let's draw an open figure. And we choose this. It will turn red. And we can quickly find it and to modify it. And we also have Display Microjoint tag. This is for when there are too many microjoints and we may not remember. We click the function, we can quickly find all the microjoints. And let's draw something new. Select the graphic and click the scale to modify size. Now, as we can see, the ratio is locked. We need to get it unlocked first. Say we want a rectangle of 50 times 70. Input dimension here, and we will get a new one. Quick modify the graphic size can be realized as well. 2 times bigger, half times smaller. And we can find ways in transform to translate, align, flip or rotate the graphic. If we have graphics like this, we firstly select them and make it left align. Flip vertical, or we can rotate it. And when we laser cut parts, we make the cutting path start from several millimeters away from the part. This way it could get cut much better. The distance is what we call the lead. When we set a lead, first we select the graphic. Then click the lead to set the parameters. 3 lead types to be chosen: line, arc, line plus arc. And here we can set the length and angle. If we need a small hole to remove slack when we are cutting stainless steel, check this box. As for lead position, we can choose to introduce from part tip or long edge. It's just according to our needs. Generally, we recommend an angle of 0 degree for lead from part tip, but an angle of 90 for that from long edge to get a best performance. When we need to change lead type but remain the original position, check this box. And if we don't want a lead, just clear lead to delete it. And we've also got a bunch of other functions here on the right. The technique setting. First, we have start point. When we feel like changing the start point that automatically generated, just click the icon. Then a small square will appear as the cursor moves on to the graphic. And we can change the position to wherever we want. As for laser cutting, there exists a curve width. We can use the compensation. And if it's a graphic like ring, we check inner shrink and outer expand to make up for it. In this case, we can get parts cut more precisely and get the size we want. Now we get the compensation. When we cut co-edge graphics like this, inner and outer contour may get wrongly identified, say when we add leads. As we can see, the leads are invalid, so let's identify inner or outer contour. Now this is a normal part. Sometimes when we cut a long ribbon of sheet metal, it may get lifted during the cutting and hence get in the way of cutting head. Therefore, we need to add micro joints to avoid this situation. Here we have micro joint. We've got manual and automatic micro joints 2 ways. Click the icon and add joints to where we want, or choose the automatically generate the micro joints. Press Shift on the keyboard